Welcome back to our weekly Next Big Games episode. Today, we're covering some absolutely massive news. Tripledot acquires Supersonic from Unity for $40 million. Nazara revises its terms to acquire Bluetile and Best Play in all cash deals totaling over $300 million. And Neon Commerce closes a $30 million Series A with Krafton joining as a strategic investor. Plus explosive scaling stories like Smashfest exploding from $485K to $2.4 million. And Carsort hitting $2.4 million monthly revenue with a 239.900% growth rate. Let's dive in. If you are building mobile games and want to scale your game without losing equity, PVX non-dilutive funding offers flexible growth capital specifically designed for game studios. Fuel your user acquisition campaigns while maintaining full control of your company. Get in touch with PVX partners for more info. Let's start with some fascinating new games launched by various publishers. King's Aura by Apinode 1 is a genuinely unique tower defense combining red versus blue mechanics with hexagrid tactics and Clash Royale by Supercell style combat. The standout mechanic is a rotating lighthouse aura that sweeps across the battlefield. Only towers and troops bathed in its beam receive massive power boosts, and players can stop the rotation at any moment to focus the light on their most crucial defenses. A genuinely fresh tactical layer on top of proven tower defense foundations. Rolling Kingdoms by Cameo Games is red versus blue combined with Fight for America by Homa and Kingdom Theme. Build a rolling fortress, collect wood across the battlefield, upgrade your castle with cannons, archers, and speed wheels, then push toward the enemy base. Capture objectives, destroy towers, and grow stronger with every battle. Fast matches, simple controls, and deep upgrade choices make this one worth watching. Soccer War. Merged by S1 Games is Bagfight by Voodoo combined with Soccer and We Are Warriors by Lesmore. Manage a backpack grid with limited slots, place footballers and gear, merge identical pieces to craft elite players and upgraded equipment. Then send your team to auto-battle enemy waves on the pitch. The backpack grid strategy layered on top of idle soccer combat is a genuinely creative three-way fusion. Word Association Match Puzzle by Rohit Makadia is Block Jam by Voodoo combined with Connect Word Association by Hitaps. Find hidden connections between words and pictures, group them into correct categories, and clear every theme to beat the level. The addition of a visual mode alongside word mode gives this a meaningful dual play approach that most word games don't offer. Train Loop Jam by Longhorn Games is Pixel Flow by Loom Games combined with Train Miner by Azure Games. Tap a train to send it onto a rail loop. Trains automatically collect trees matching their carriage colors, fill every carriage and guide completed trains to the exit before the rail capacity fills up. The conveyor belt logic applied to a train loop creates a satisfying new take on the flow management formula. If you have a mobile game but setting up ad monetization feels like too much engineering work, this is for you. Jungle Technology is the world's leading no SDK, no code branding ad network. Integration takes just 30 minutes and publishers typically see 10 to 15% revenue growth with no SDK implementation and no disruption to the player experience. Jungle Technology powers monetization across 5,500 plus apps, including 7 of the top 10 gaming publishers. It serves as a direct demand layer that helps studios achieve up to 1.5 times higher CPMs while maintaining full price control and transparency. Now, let's talk about the major moves reshaping the mobile gaming landscape. Tripledot Studios has acquired Supersonic from Unity for $40 million in a move that significantly expands their publishing capabilities. Supersonic previously published titles including Bridge Race, Going Balls, and Hide and Seek, and had surpassed 6.2 billion lifetime downloads according to AppsFlyer data. This follows Tripledot's $800 million acquisition of AppLovin's games business last year, meaning Tripledot has now absorbed 2 major publishing operations in back-to-back years and is rapidly becoming one of the most powerful forces in mobile publishing. Nazara has revised its acquisition terms for Bluetile and Best Play, now set to acquire 100% of both companies in all-cash deals, Bluetile at $224.6 million and Best Play at $80.4 million, expected to close within 60 days. The announcement coincided with Nazara's Q1 results, showing a net loss partly driven by India's real money gaming ban. Notably, Nazara CEO Nitish Mittersain will step down in September, with Raymond Albaladejo Stoffer, founder of Bluetile and current CEO of the Barcelona-based casual mobile publisher, taking over as CEO. Neon Commerce has closed a $13 million Series A with Krafton, joining as both a strategic investor and commercial partner, alongside existing investors A16Z Games and Renegade Partners. Neon builds D2C commerce infrastructure for game publishers, handling payments, fraud, tax, and compliance, so publishers retain full ownership of their player relationships and business economics. The company has seen 200% year-over-year growth as more publishers invest in direct-to-consumer strategies beyond traditional App Store distribution. Palo Alto Networks has announced plans to acquire Embrace, a user-focused observability provider. While not a pure gaming deal, Embrace's real user monitoring technology is widely used across mobile gaming applications. And this acquisition signals that mobile performance monitoring infrastructure is becoming valuable enough to attract major enterprise acquirers. Interesting to observe as real-time user experience data becomes increasingly critical for live operations in mobile games. Now let's dive into some explosive growing phase games showing incredible momentum. Smashfest by Flow Games is absolutely exploding. This is the canon physics Smash puzzle game we covered in our recent ad creative breakdown, and the numbers are now confirming the ad strategy is working. IAP jumped from $485K in June to $2.4 million in July, a 395% single month revenue explosion. Downloads scaled from 20K in May to 2.3 million in June and 10.2 million in July. That July download number is genuinely staggering for a new category. The physics Smash puzzle space is clearly finding a massive audience very fast. Car Sort, Color Puzzle by Take-Two, Interactive is showing one of the most dramatic growth curves we've tracked this year. IIP grew from 1K in March to 154K in April, 517K in May, $1.4 million in June, and $2.4 million in July. A 213 and 900% revenue explosion from March to July. Downloads scaled from 661 in March to 503K in July. Take-Two's execution on the car sorting mechanic is clearly resonating with a wide audience, and these numbers show no signs of slowing. Zombusters by Voila is showing strong consistent growth in the zombie shooter space, a survivor style game where one hero fights hundreds of zombies with powerful weapons and ultimate abilities in short, intense 1-minute fights. IAP grew from 75K in February to 149K in March, 182K in April, 225K in May, 305K in June, and 460K in July, a 528% revenue increase from February to July. Downloads scaled from 46K to 154K over the same period. Consistent month-over-month growth with no signs of plateauing. Enigmic Crime Puzzle Cases by Infinity Games is a fascinating early scaling story, a pure logic deduction game where players solve crime cases by placing suspects using mark and eliminate reasoning with no luck involved. IAP grew from $313 in May to 11K in June and 28K in July, an 846% revenue explosion in just 2 months. Downloads scaled from 37K in May to 230K in June and 380K in July. Still early, but the trajectory is sharp and the mechanic is genuinely distinctive in the puzzle space. Harvest King. Farm TD Strategy by Homer is a merge tower defense hybrid where vegetables become defenders and a rotating sprinkler system adds puzzle complexity to tactical placement. IAP grew from 2K plus in March to 23K in April, 30K in May, 84K in June, and 134K in July, a 6600% revenue explosion with a 115% July download surge reaching 741K downloads. Homer continues finding interesting ways to layer proven mechanics, and this farming TD hybrid is scaling nicely. What if creating your next game idea was as simple as selecting cards? Welcome to Next Big Ideas. With Game Fusion, pick one game and merge it with others instantly. Our AI generates build-ready game concepts, complete with new twist, progression ideas, and clear gameplay logic. Want something even more creative? Try Theme Remix. Choose a game, add a theme, and AI reimagines the entire experience. No guesswork, no creative blocks, just smarter game ideas, faster. And that's it for this week's mobile gaming news and trends. Tripledot's $40 million Supersonic acquisition, making them one of the most powerful publishers in mobile. Smashfest's incredible 395% single month explosion to 2.4 million. Carsort's astonishing 239 900% growth curve to $2.4 million monthly revenue. And Nazara's $305 million all-cash acquisition of Bluetile and Best Play, reshaping the casual gaming landscape. Which story caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mobile gaming insights every week. See you in the next episode.